With the election day finally upon us, people are running to the polls to cast their vote, many of them being youth voters. Youth voters are known as Generation Z or Gen Z. According to the US Census, over 42 million people in Gen Z will be eligible to vote in this year's presidential election. Charlie and Lily Minuti are siblings who came to the polls excited to vote together. Charlie is optimistic about Gen Z's participation in the election.
We're probably one of the most politically engaged generations. So I think changing that activism into like actual practice and going out and voting is very, very important.
During this election, many policies are in debate. Many of the youth voters are voting out of fear of continuous changes to policies over reproductive right and immigration control. Harris and Trump have opposing beliefs on many topics, like the border crisis. Nia Wilson is a first-generation American whose parents are from Jamaica. Wilson worries about the debate on immigration and border control.
I don't think that we should just have an open border, but I do think that we should make easier avenues for people to come here legally when they do need to, seeking asylum or fleeing war-torn countries and looking for refuge.
While many of the youth are choosing to participate in the presidential election, some are choosing not to. Howard University student Andre Long chose not to vote in this year's election due to his disagreement with the United States' involvement in the war in Gaza.
So I just can't vote for somebody who's enabling and funding a genocide, ongoing genocide.
While Long is choosing not to vote, he still believes that it is important for the youth to participate.
Historically, the youth have been the most underrepresented group when it comes to voting demographics. So I think the youth getting out and making their voice heard when it's necessary and when they feel it's necessary is extremely important.
Youth voters remain at the edge of their seats as the election day proceeds. This is Nia Brown with Howard University News Service.